Hello everybody, P-Stab here and welcome back to the channel. We are here with episode 8. We are on day 13 of our one-time speed gameplay. And we are looking pretty good. We got 2 more ships fully produced, but probably 2 more on the way. Yep, this one's at 50%. And I think we have another one being produced in one of these cities. I could be mistaken, but that's okay. We have 1, 2. So let's figure out where we're going to put them. So we have this ship here guarding this entryway. We'll put this guy down here to protect that one. And we're going to move this guy right here to protect this one. Now, as we start producing and getting more ships out and available to us, we will continue to spread our influence throughout the region. But for now, we are doing pretty good. We're going to check our coalitions. Still nobody has decided to join us, but that's okay. It looks like France accepted the fact that they lost these cities, but they're trying to gain more control up north in their region. I believe Iran is still spreading like wildfire over on the far east of the map. And Russia is hanging on by a sliver. There's pretty much this whole little region here is just Russia. That's okay. So far, we are doing very well. We should see what we can produce some more of, because I don't think we have anything else pending. Nope, so nothing else is being produced. We have 1 ship being built. We're almost done with this next arms industry being built up here in Malaga. And let's look down here at Arbat. What can we do down here? And I know we were trying to get a ship built, but we need arms industry, so let's build that. Arms industry level 1. And let's see. We could try to push into France, knowing that they are very weakened and they have at least 1 troop here that they went and conquered this land back. We also could push into Portugal. Now, I don't mind pushing into Portugal, but I also know that if I do that, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more sea cities I need to account for and find a way to protect. And with us slowly producing the ships that we need, I'm not sure if that's a risk we want to take right now. We're fortunate to have these 2, and we're actually going to take some time and upgrade them. Actually, we can't. Okay. So soon, hopefully, as we can produce more of our components, or our supplies, I should say, we will be able to purchase that. With that being said, people do need some supplies. And we have an abundance of a lot of this, so we can actually sell some of our supplies that we have extra of. Also try to help some people out. Right? What else can we do? We can sell some of that. Now, I know a lot of you are probably thinking, why are you selling supplies if you have a whole lot of money? The reason being is usually if these get sold out and I put out a buy offer for supplies, if the AI is controlling any units, they are more likely to help me out in the sense of, oh, this person has a buy order, something with the AI. Usually if I do this and I put in an order, it usually gets fulfilled. So we need components. We're gonna set the price for, actually, what's the average price going? For all offers, they're doing 5.5. So if I do 6 as a kind of a enticing price range that someone might be interested in, I could do about 4,000, maybe 5,000. I still have enough money. That gives me about $20,000 in leeway. Now, is anyone going to be able to match that? Probably not, but it is the highest offer, and people can start, selling me chunks here and there of what they have. So hopefully when we come back, we will have that little increase right there. Sorry about that. A little increase there, but that's about it. Nothing too much going on. We need to figure out where we are going to go on over to next. And I'm actually going to pen a few more ships to be built while we're gone. But hopefully when we come back later today, we'll have maybe 2 more ships, at least 1 more ship produced. Let's find out. Alright, I'll see you guys shortly. And we are back, and it looks like our ships have finished producing, at least one of them. So we're going to now move this ship down to this area. Or actually, hold on. Move this ship to here. We're just going to kind of shuffle them down the line just a little. And things are looking good. Now, I know at the halfway point, I said, what are we going to do next? Oh, Italy has made friends with us. Interesting. So Italy has made peace with us randomly. Very interesting. So the only person we're technically fighting is the United Kingdom. I wonder if that means Italy has decided to apply, maybe? No. They just were tired of being at war and changed their mind. Alright then. This is a hot mess of just everything here. My lord. What happened here? I can't even make sense of what happened. Hold on. Let's try to see if we can figure out kind of divides here. No, it's not that one. There's one that's political. There we go. But this view is pretty nice. It's giving you an idea of where everyone is. And gosh, is that messy? Is that Germany all the way in there? Germany, local insurgency, Czech, Russia, and its a little sliver that's left. Iran is taking over everything. It looks like it's pushing in on Syria and decided to say screw it. Alright, well, I guess we have to make a game plan. It looks like the most logical thing for us to do is to try to go against Portugal. Or maybe even France, now that Spain is wreaking havoc a little bit there. Honestly, we might try to go for France. They're not looking too good right now. And they moved their plane away. Actually, no, that's their plane. The plane's still here. It's the same level 1. If we try to have a fight with each other, we'd probably end up killing each other. Italy's close to Germany. Germany is still not in. Let's see if Germany wants to play. Join together. We're running out of options here before we literally have to just do this solo the whole game. But we'll figure it out. Is there anything else going on that's interesting? Canada got pushed down into here. United States got back some land. And they're just kind of dishing it out. The United States went and grabbed this little island here. And that's actually a bit worrisome to think about. Haiti is just chilling over here. So is Cuba. Okay. But now we have to get to the point of figuring out our next move politically and strategically. We got most of our coast protected. We have some decent supplies across the board outside of our normal supplies. So, oh, jeez, I hate that. Sorry. And it looks like we're now stuck. Now we could go for the capital of Portugal and get more supplies there. That's kind of the only option we have. We could try to do what Spain did and go after some of these cities that some of these cities that France has up here. Italy looks enticing going after this city to get more of the supplies resources. Hard to say. It's hard to say when you're at a one-time speed like this, but I think that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to take him, this unit, and go attack there. We're going to try to push ourselves over into that region, knowing that we're secure with our ships protecting us. We're going to make sure they're all set to aggressive, so in case of a enemy attack, as soon as the enemy enters our area and they start to attack us, our ships will fire. Now, I won't do much in the sense of the enemy. So let's say, for instance, Greece goes to attack us and they decide to land here. Initially, this ship will not attack them. They'll be able to go right past this ship and get right into the land. But as soon as their troops touch this land and start to disembark, our ship will open fire because it's in its radius that it has. And that goes for all of our other ships, which is why I don't mind keeping them close to the city in an area where they can attack for those instances, because we can't always we can't make everyone our enemy. There's if we tried setting that before we left, we would actually make a lot less resources, because each city, they have this icon down here and it will change and tell you. I could pull it up. Jeez. So at war with 8 nations, -8. Now I have no idea who the 8 nations are that I'm at war with. I don't actually think I'm at war with 8 nations at all. But you can see I have -8, which means I'm losing a percentage of my morale. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Well, we're going to leave and join this one. But anyways, like I was saying, sorry. It's saying we're at war with 8 nations. I'm actually very surprised in who those 8 nations would be. Obviously, Italy we're still at war with. We're going to be at war with the United Kingdom and the local insurgency. Spain. Okay. So we're at war with 4 nations, not 8. Technically, I guess 3 if we decide to make Italy peace, but we're about to attack them, so it doesn't matter. And then we're going to be joining the likes of these 3. And the top 3 of us are going to be taking over the rest of this area. So with that being said, knowing that I don't have to worry about Iran coming over, I'm a little eased up on pushing slightly more aggressively. So we have 4, 5, 1, and 1, and 6. We're going to move our artillery unit down to here. Kind of boost up this, and we can't produce any more ships outside the 2 that we're building right now because we don't have any more supplies. Now, something we need to get away from doing is building these ships, because they actually cost supplies, which we don't have a lot of. But if we get our destroyer class, they don't cost supplies at all. We have plenty of these resources. I need to look into here and figure out what we can do and what we need to save up to build this next set of ships, which is 1,600, and I believe we also need to have a level 3 naval base. We do. Now we could go with a frigate, and I think we already meet most of the criteria for that. We need a level 1 or a level 2 naval base and research the class, so it is a secondary option if we look at the upgrade path for it. 1,400 is a little bit cheaper. It's an agile fleet, very effective, creating solid anti-air environment around friendly units. But it looks like that's all they kind of have. There's no... they're pretty decent at attack. So they are a good middle ground unit. But they only attack well on high seas and coastal waters, Where compared to the destroyer, we have a lot more of an advantage in those open areas. And it looks like we can kind of attack everybody. I don't think we're limited like we are with the frigate class. 2, 1, 6, 1, 2, 6, 3, 1, 2. So these are really good to see against these other ones. Ooh, damage against surface vessels. That actually might be significantly higher than our destroyer class. Oh no, okay, the destroyer is higher. But we don't have attack against planes or helicopters or missiles. So maybe that's a better idea. Maybe it's better for us to build the frigate class. Jeez, I can't pronounce today. And honestly, I think that's going to be our next upgradable move. So we're going to wait, let these finish out. We have enlist 3 here, and it looks like I need to figure out what happened here. I have no army base built and no recruiting office. That's a bit strange. Those are usually the first 2 things I build, and I don't want... Oh, because I lost the city and I never built it when I want it back. Okay, understood. That's my fault. Well, that's supplies that we were not getting for a while, that now we can. That's going to be it for this episode. I appreciate you guys coming out. Hopefully things are going well for you all in your personal lives. And like I said, if you like the comment, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button, and please leave a comment down below. I love reading them. I like getting to know you guys and seeing how you feel about the content. Thank you for coming out for yet another episode of the Conflict of Nations and our Algeria conquest Algeria Empire series. I'm interested to see what happens when we log back in for our next game. It's going to be a good maybe 24 hours before we look at this game again, so a lot of time is going to pass up here. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your night, day, weekend, year, month, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Hey y'all, so Peace back again real quick, and I realized that the last couple of videos, at least definitely this last episode, the images were super blocky and weird, and I didn't want you to think I didn't notice that. I did. Apparently Streamlabs, it did an update, and it reset all my presets when it came to recording, so I'm in the process of tweaking it, but for now on we should see a lot better quality, at least with the video, less jumping around, much smoother overall images. So it should start going back to how it was a few episodes ago. I was very confused as to why I was doing that, but I took the time and dug in it a little bit and got some help from a couple of friends who were able to help kind of ping pong some ideas back and forth, and we realized kind of what the issue was. But things should be better now. That was all. Just want to step in, just let you know that I did try to fix that issue, and as you could probably tell, it definitely looks a lot better than it was a few minutes ago. Okay, that's it. Goodbye now, for real. See you in the next episode. Ciao.